I saved him from the Mafia boss. I didn't know he was an agent sent to destroy me. I pulled him from a bloodbath I caused, and he thanked me with a kiss. That's when I realized either he was crazy, or I was already too far gone. Rain pounded the concrete outside the abandoned laundromat like war drums as I kicked the steel door shut behind us. His arm was slung over my shoulder, warm blood dripping from his side and soaking through my shirt. I didn't even know his name yet. "Sit," I ordered, half shoving him onto an overturned crate. He groaned but obeyed, the dim light above casting hollow shadows across his sharp jawline and busted lip. He looked at me with dazed, searching eyes. "Why'd you save me?" "Why?" "Because he wasn't supposed to be there. Because when I saw him cornered by Rocco's men, the panic in his eyes felt familiar. Because I couldn't let them kill him, even if that meant breaking every rule of the life I'd built." "I don't know," I lied. He winced as I cleaned his wound, biting his lip hard. "You don't seem like the type to play hero." "That's because I'm not. I was Damon Cross, fixer for the Marconi family. Or at least I was until tonight. It started 3 weeks ago, when Rocco Marconi called me into his office with a Cuban cigar and a devil's grin. "We got a rat in Brooklyn," he said. "FBI's sniffing around. I want you to clean it up." By clean, he meant eliminate. So I followed the trail, torched safe houses, interrogated snitches, and left a trail of broken bones in my wake. That's how I ended up in that alley tonight, watching Rocco's men beat the hell out of someone I didn't recognize. Someone too clean-cut to be Mafia, but too calm to be random. I stepped in, shot 2, slashed 1, grabbed him and ran. I told myself I did it to question him. Deep down, I think I just couldn't watch him die. Now he was passed out in my hideout, chest rising and falling with a terrifying softness. I sat on the floor, gun in my lap, staring at him like an idiot. What the hell was I doing? When he woke up hours later, he stared at me with those pale gray eyes. "You got a name?" "Damon." "Eli." I almost laughed. "You don't look like an Eli." He tilted his head. "You don't look like a guy who'd risk everything for a stranger." Guess we're both full of surprises. The next 3 days were a blur. I kept him alive, patched him up, let him crash on the mattress I hadn't used in weeks. He asked questions I didn't answer. I cooked eggs he didn't eat. He smiled once, just once, when I grumbled about the burnt toast. And every night, I stared at him too long. He didn't belong in my world. But for some reason, I didn't want him to leave it. The truth exploded on the 5th night. I came back from a supply run to find my front door kicked open and Eli standing in the center of the room with a badge in one hand and my backup Glock in the other. Federal Agent Elijah Monroe. Undercover Division. It was like being punched in the chest. "I was right about you," he said quietly. "You're not just a thug." I stared at the badge like it was fake. "No," he said, stepping forward. "I was sent to infiltrate Rocco's circle. I was never supposed to cross paths with you. And yet here we are." His voice broke just a little. "You saved my life, Damon. Couldn't tell you then. You'd have left me." "Damn right I would've. But you didn't. That's why I told them to back off." "Them?" "My team. They wanted to bring you in. I convinced them to wait." I backed away, choking on betrayal. "So what? You used me to get to Rocco?" "No." He dropped the gun. "I don't want Rocco. I want you to walk away from all this. We have enough to bring him down without you. But if you stay in the middle, you'll be crushed with him." My world tilted. I'd lived my entire life for survival, loyalty, blood. And now this man was offering me an out? "You're insane," I muttered. He took one hesitant step closer. "Maybe, but I think you're worth saving." I didn't sleep that night. When dawn broke over the shattered skyline, I turned to Eli and said 3 words I never thought I'd say. "I'll help you." He blinked. "You mean?" "I'm burning this whole damn thing down." For the next week, we worked like ghosts. I handed over everything: ledgers, photos, burner numbers. We planted evidence, staged fights, set traps. I showed him the monster I'd helped build, and he never once looked away. Each night ended closer, shoulder against shoulder, breath against breath. It wasn't just about escape anymore. It was about something real. The night we made our move, everything unraveled. Rocco found out. He sent men guns blazing, bloodthirsty. We barely made it out alive. I got hit in the shoulder. Eli dragged me through the back streets like a man possessed. We collapsed behind a dumpster, sirens wailing in the distance. "I should have let you go," he whispered. "Too late," I said. "You're stuck with me now." His hand slid into mine. "Good." Then he kissed me. Not desperate, not guilty, just honest. In the aftermath, everything changed. Rocco was arrested. The Marconi Empire collapsed. I turned state's witness and disappeared into the system. Eli found me months later in a diner in Arizona, still wearing that ridiculous leather jacket. He sat across from me with a grin. "You look terrible. You still talk too much." We stared at each other for a long moment. Then he reached out, across coffee cups and sugar packets, and held my hand. I let him, because for once I didn't have to run. Because love doesn't care where you come from, it only cares where you're willing to go together. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.